Assalamualaikum, hello, hi, and welcome to Cooking is Fun with Firdaus. And I wish all my viewers a very happy Islamic New Year. Guys, I'm sure this New Year you would definitely make some kind of a dessert. So I thought, why not I share my dessert with you, which is Rasgulla, Cham Cham, and Rasmalai. This is one of my favorite dessert, and I can never say no to Rasgulla. Let me just explain you how to do this recipe step by step, so you don't make any mistakes and end up with this delicious recipe. First, I'm going to boil the milk, around 1.5 liters of milk. While that's getting boiled, I'm going to make my lemon juice extract. So for this, I need 2 lemon juice. Extract the juice, add around 2 to 3 teaspoons of water to it. And once the milk comes to boil, lower the flame completely and add this lemon extract little by little, gradually, as you keep stirring in your milk. Now, as you keep doing this, you will see that the milk starts curdling and you see the chenna is getting separated from the whey. This liquid is called the whey. You can see the yellowish color liquid, the water which separates from chenna. You can collect this water and keep it in fridge for at least 10 to 15 days and use in making sponge cakes. This will help your cake to be very spongy. Now moving on to the rasmalai and the rasgulla part. Now we'll first drain. You can see there are no burning marks, so you should ensure that your milk doesn't get burnt. So you need to drain this whey completely from your chenna. Okay, and then run this chenna in the cold water because we need to stop the cooking process. Overcooking of chenna can lead to rubbery kind of a rasgulla or no rasgulla. So let's wash this completely. It's very hot, so be careful while doing that. Once you wash it, and also the lemon flavor will go away, and then you need to drain this for at least 1 to 1.5 hours. After this, you need to remove it and start kneading in. So kneading is actually the important process over here. Listen to this carefully. If your chenna is crumbly, then you need to knead at least for 5 minutes. But if your chenna looks not crumbly but soft, then knead for just 3 minutes. That will be more than enough. Once you start kneading in, you need to knead only with your palm, not with the whole of your hand. Knead it with the palm, and as you keep kneading in, the dough will come back and you will get a nice soft and a smooth dough like this. Once this is done, start rolling in your rasgulla balls. You can see there are no cracks, no lumps, nothing. So I'm just going to make around 8 balls and then the remaining 4 for my rasmalai and 3 shapes for my cham cham. So once these shapes are completed, I'm going to set this aside and start boiling in my sugar syrup. I'm adding around 4 cups of water, 2 cups of sugar, 4 to 5 cardamoms, along with the pinch of cardamom powder, and saffron. Why I add saffron is it gives a very rich look and flavor to your cham cham, rasgulla and rasmalai. Once the water is completely boiled and it is still boiling, you need to add your rasgullas into it. Once you add this, let it boil well for 5 to 10 minutes. Ensure that you're boiling in a very high temperature. Do not reduce the temperature. Once it boils well, after 5-10 minutes, you can open it and check for your rasgullas are boiling well. You can see they look amazing. Again, close it and let this boil in a medium flame for another 5 to 10 minutes. So after 5 to 10 minutes, when you open it up and you see, wow, your delicious rasgullas are getting ready. Can you see that? Wow, I really love this. Okay, after this, I'm going to close it, switch off the flame and set this aside in the refrigerator for at least an hour to 2 hours to cool down. Meanwhile, for my rasmalai, I'm going to prepare the milk which we need to put in the rasmalai. So for this, I'm using full cream and I'm adding about 500 ml of full cream milk, to which I'm adding cardamom powder and saffron with the badam flakes. Bring it to boil and add pistachio flakes, and again bring it to boil and boil until it's completely half in the size. Completely it reduces into half. Once this is done, you will see that there's a malai kind of a stuff coming out of your milk. Start scraping from the edges so that you get that malai also in your milk. So this is ready, and now goes for the next part, that is my Cham Cham. I'm using Badam Halwa. I'm not using the khoya. You can use the khoya also, but I prefer using in the Badam Halwa because the kesar flavored Cham Cham will go very good with Badam Halwa. So this is Badam Halwa. So I'm just rolling it into the shapes so that I can fill it into the Cham Cham. I'm going to now slit open the Cham Cham. You can see how soft it is. So be very gentle. So slit open it and just fill in these Badam Halwa into it. And there you go. So this Badam Cham Cham is ready. Coming to the serving part. I'm just serving my Rasmalai Cham Cham. Let me just show you. You can see the rasgullas oozing out very beautifully, and that's the soft. You can see after oozing also inside I still find so much of syrup, so which means it's so soft and so spongy and not rubbery. That looks amazing. So guys, I hope you love this recipe, and if you really love Cham Cham, Rasgulla and Rasmalai, this recipe is definitely to try, and do share your comments below. And thank you so much for all your love and your support you have been showing. Inshallah, see you soon with another recipe. Until then, take care. Allah Hafiz.